We're here at Islands of Adventure in Orlando, Florida. It's about 7 o'clock. We're just going to walk around the park, maybe get on a few rides. That's Hulk right there.
That's the Hulk, you know that ride.
That's really cool. So Danny brought me to Universal and he's like, let's get on the Hulk. I didn't know what the Hulk was. I'm like, sure, okay, let's get on it. So we get on the ride and I'm like yapping away. He's like, stop talking, enjoy the ride. I'm like, it hasn't started yet. And then, how was that ride? That ride went down, didn't it?
It starts off with a launch, basically.
It's a launch. I didn't know that.
So as soon as you, it's like 0 to 60 or whatever in so many seconds. Or
Which way?
40. You want to ride the Hulk?
Sure. I don't remember, I just remember it's shooting you out.
Remember when we get off the Hulk.
We're gonna get on it now. Alrighty, so we just got off of
the Incredible Hulk.
we just got off the Hulk ride. It's been a little over 5 years since I've been on that ride. I liked it. I thought it wasn't as smooth as I remembered it being. Or maybe it's just because I'm older, but it was kind of rattling. I would get on it again. It's not like...
Yeah, it's not crazy. It's not like Rip Ride Rocket.
Rip Ride Rocket, I won't get on that ride again until they retract it. That ride gave me such a headache. But I really like this ride.
Yeah, this is a good ride.
Oh, it's on that side. Not sure if you were able to catch all of that, but it's a good ride. I don't know how many inversions it has.
7.
Yes, 7 inversions?
7 inversions. But not 7 loops, but 7 inversions where it turns you around.
Right, okay. I was too busy thinking right end with that first rattle of my brain. I'm just like, oh, right end. And then towards the end, when I thought it was going to end, I'm like, oh, it ended. And then it picked up again. So,
yeah.
But no, I overall I do like the ride.
It's a good ride.
Let's ride something else now.
I just need to get her on Velocicoaster, but she's too chicken to ride it.
Right, I'm too chicken to ride.
I'm just joking. Dr. Doom's Fearfall.
That one? It's 5-minute wait time. Let's do it. Look at that. This is one of those rides that you have to be in the mood to get on. And you know what? I'm kind of in the mood to get on that ride.
It's not a very long ride, but it's good thrill factor.
Yeah.
Especially at the very beginning.
Yeah, it's always the anticipation of the takeoff. Okay, so for the Hulk ride, you have to put all of your stuff in a locker and you walk through a metal detector and you're scanned just to make sure you don't have your cell phone or anything else on you. With this ride, I'm assuming, I have my purse, so I'm assuming that you just put your stuff on the floor. We'll see. Dr. Doomsfall!
I think you actually put it on the floor next to you before you get on the ride.
Probably.
This is the place that I think you put it down.
Oh yeah, I think so. All right, here we go.
Number 2 on the left.
2 on the left. 2 on the left. 2 on the left. 2 on the left. 2 on the left. 2 on the left. 2 on the left.
2 on the left.
But this is the right. That's why it was kind of throwing me off. So this is what it looks like inside the ride. That's what you're staring at before the ride takes off.
And it shoots you straight up.
And then it shoots you straight up here. All the way out there. That's pretty cool. I'm glad she let me do that. All right. All right, we're out. Ah, that was so cool. All right, I love that ride. It was so smooth and they kept you up there and like bouncing up there. I loved it. I loved it.
I like the view you get.
Yeah, I mean, you can, I
see all of International Drive.
Yeah. So this is what you see when you come out of Dr. Doomsfall. All right, so we're gonna go down these stairs and get out of here and get on another ride.
I think you're ready for Velocicoaster. I think you're building up to it.
Now I'm ready to get on rides. Sometimes I just like to go to the park, hang out, walk around, and not really get on any rides. Today I'm in the mood for rides. Oh, this is Dr. Doomsfall where we just were, and then if you make your way to the right here, this is where Spider-Man is. Danny doesn't want to get on this ride, so we're gonna skip it. Let's see. Danny, what ride is up this way?
What's that?
What's the next ride walking this way?
We're going towards Jurassic Park.
Okay, so we're headed towards Jurassic Park. Do you want to ride Jurassic Park?
No, you said that's when you get wet.
Oh, I don't want to get wet. No,
Not soaked, but wet. King Kong is up here. We did that one last time.
Okay. Oh, not Kong. I don't want to do that one again. And And then there's a diner on this side. All right, so getting to Universal it's a bit of a hassle because you have to go through City Walk first before you can enter any of the parks. But once you're here, like Universal just has such a good vibe. I like the energy here.
Yeah, Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure are right together. And so you don't have to, you know, you can go from one to the other quick, either by walking or you can take the Harry Potter train back and forth, which is a little bit easier than Disney getting back and forth between parks. This park closes at 10 and Universal closes at 9 tonight.
So if we really wanted to, we could have went over to the other park first, Universal, and then come over here. But I have a curfew, and it's usually around 9 o'clock. It's usually around 9 o'clock, and it's 8:30 now.
But I was actually at this park right in the same area in 1999 on the year it opened up. And I was walking down the path, and all of a sudden I looked to my left, and I seen Eddie Murphy and Ron Howard at the park, which is really cool because they were there like on opening day also.
Who's Ron Howard?
Ron Howard is, I think it's Ron Howard. He's the guy from Happy Days, I think. Not the Fonz, but the other guy. The one.
No, the light hair?
Yeah, light hair. I'm pretty sure that, anyway, Ron Howard, he's a director, I believe now.
Okay, so this ride that I'm waiting on right now, it's called Jurassic Park River Adventure.
This is where you watch the people get soaked as they come down the log flume.
Yeah, so I'm actually standing on this thing here, way up here, and this is when I missed the ride because I decided to turn the camera to myself. But here it is. Any minute now. There it is. Alrighty, so we're about to get on Velocicoaster. Hopefully the wait isn't too long. What's the appeal of the Velocicoaster? You said it's the fastest ride, was it?
It's one of the fastest, one of the longest, one of the most intense, one of the most thrill rides, one of the newest. You know, if you look at the list of the top roller coasters in the world, it always makes the list. And so this is as good as it gets in Orlando. So they say, but we haven't rode it yet. But
we're about to find out.
We're about to find out.
When I get on rides, I don't like to research the ride. Danny's the one that researches the rides in theme parks. I don't really do any of that. He's just like, let's go, and I'm like, okay, cool, let's go. Which way?
It's right here, right.
So this is, I don't know what I'm getting into. Say that again, Danny. You said I'm getting into the most thrilling roller coaster I ever rode in my life. Yes. I don't know, Danny tends to exaggerate a lot, so.
Well, whenever we get off the roller coaster, I'm going to ask the question, Mindy, is this the most thrilling roller coaster you ever rode in your life? And her answer will be yes. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but
you know what he does? So. He likes to sell me on things, hype me up, and then I'm just like, hey, it was good. It was good. He does that a lot, so I never know what to expect because sometimes he's right and sometimes he's not.
So, Mindy, are you nervous?
Am I nervous?
Yeah. You should be.
You're starting to freak me out because you keep asking me. So I'm not nervous, but you're kind of making me nervous now.
Oh, there's no reason to be nervous, Mindy. This is just a kid's ride. You're hard to impress with roller coasters, but we'll see how this one works.
No, I think I'm going to like it because he keeps saying I'm going to like it.
Yeah, I think you will.
So we just got off of Velocicoaster. Look at my hair. Probably looks crazy. But
okay, Mindy, I asked you a question before we went on. Is this the most thrilling roller coaster that you've ever been on in your life? What is your answer?
It is. It is, hands down, definitely. And it is, I was expecting just a regular roller coaster, big deal. There was a lot of things about this roller coaster that I was not expecting. One was, well, it's called the Velocicoaster. So I was expecting like a quick takeoff. But what I wasn't expecting was after it takes off and it does its thing and it's slowing down. That was so fun. And it's slowing down like most roller coasters do. It picked up even more. I was not expecting that. I was like, oh my gosh, like I thought it was fast at first. I was like, wow, okay, this is pretty fast. And then as soon as it began to slow down, it took off like, I don't know how much faster, but a lot faster than the initial takeoff. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And then it did this like spinning around thing, like torpedo.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so cool. Now, during the ride, I was thinking I'm not gonna ride this ride again because it does rattle your brain. At least for me, I guess I'm really sensitive to the motions of roller coasters, even though I do love them. I was just like, oh my God. I'm glad I didn't know anything about the ride going into it because everything that I experienced on the ride was just, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. You were right about this one. I knew you would be because you kept bragging about it so much, but he tends to exaggerate. But with this ride, he kept drilling it into me. You're gonna love it. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be shocked. So I was like, we'll see.
How do you compare it to Guardians of the Galaxy and Epcot? That's your other favorite ride.
You can't compare those two, right? Guardians of the
totally
Galaxy
different.
is not. This is a 100% a thrill ride. 100% a thrill ride. Guardians of the Galaxy is just. It's not just anything. It's a really cool ride. It's one of my favorite rides. Probably I would lean towards Guardians of the Galaxy. Only.
It's smooth there. It doesn't rattle your brain.
Right. So I would probably lean towards Guardians of the Galaxy, but if I was in the mood for a real thrill ride, this one definitely. All right. So it's, what time is it? It's bedtime. It's like 9:24.
This is our next ride. This is the next ride we're going to be riding sometime, but not tonight.
Yeah, so next time we come to Universal, we're actually going to hang out in the Harry Potter section.
All right, what time is it right now?
It's going to be 9:30.
And there's an 85-minute wait.
Wow, and the park closes at 10.
While we may come from different places and speak in different tongues, remember your casual magic.
Okay, so change of plans. We were getting ready to get out of here, but
We're going to the Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle.
why not? It was on the way out, or at least I think it was.
Lord Voldemort. The name alone strikes fear in good witches and wizards everywhere.
Showing off your mug and admirers, what? It's caving in! Watch out! Let's get up! We made it! To the Great Hall!
You like it, Danny?
Yeah.
So we just got off of the Harry Potter ride. Always a good ride. Not sure what the name is. Danny usually just says, hey, you want to get on that ride? I'm like, sure, let's go. But I never really know the names. Now we're entering Zeus Land.
Zeus landing.
Oh.
Zeus. Zeus.
Zeus.
You're worse than me with names.
You know what it is? When you're reading things through this small screen, you end up like messing up everything you're reading.
So there's a little train ride. It's probably in the sky.
Oh, this is so cute for kids. What is this in the front? Mulberry Street Store.
Cat in the hat.
Oh, look at the little guy here.
And for all you people that don't want to ride Velocicoaster, there's always this.